architect Vrushali Sethi. I belong to the city of Indore and I am a co-founder at Studio Reflective Practices. Me and my partner architect Sethi, we founded this firm in the year 2009. At our studio, basically the design process starts with the client's gist, their idea, their expectation of design. So every time that we design, the process is different for different clients. The resultant may not be the same, and that is the process we really enjoy. This plot is situated in such a way that one side is open and the rest three sides are covered by neighboring plots. So the side which is open is the south side, and south is always the most heated and the most lit one. And we utilized this wall to have the maximum light coming into the space. Here the use of glass was really important. What kind of glass we use here? We've used a double-glazed unit so that the heat reduction can happen, the sound reduction can happen, and for security purpose we have it toughened. This house is a common entryway. It passes through a covered garden space and a parking space. You come up to a ground floor level where you have a foyer, a mandir and a sitting area around it, and a home theatre. Then you take a common stairway and a lift to come up to these two different units. This house is designed for a joint family. They have roughly about 10 to 12 members. The split happens at the first floor level. You have double height living and dining areas, drawing rooms, guest rooms, kitchen. For both of them, you take the same common stairway to come up to the second floor level, where the private zones happens. A glass can change the vision of a human. When a clear glass is used, you really don't notice the partition. And when a reflective glass is used, you cannot see the end of the space. So the use of glass is very magical, and being designers, we like to use glass for such tricky experiences. So when we talk about this house has a living room and a drawing room connected, and we had that partition created with glass in order to see the length of the space. Once opened, it can easily serve 10 to 12 people for a meal. And once it is closed, we have mirrors over these partitions which doubles up the space, the individual space. It reflects the food, it reflects the energy. Also, these dining areas then open towards the south facade to their endless chai parties. So the balcony also has a clear glass partition which looks over a common colony garden as well. We tried using a mirror at the ceiling so that the height of the space can be accentuated. When we further experiment with glass by adding textures to it, it becomes a piece of art. The use of ribbed glass goes quite beyond the conventional use of using frosted glass. So here we've used a sliding folding partition with ribbed glass for the kitchen and the living area. When we discuss the private spaces of this house, the bedrooms basically, we see an extensive use of glass here. Toilets are connected with the dressing area, so the typical partitions of brick in between toilets and dressing, that goes away, and we have huge glass partitions to draw in the light from toilet till the dressing area. Dressing areas have huge amount of storage. There are a number of wardrobes. So the space is little tight over here. So to maximize the space, we've used mirror over sliding shutters, as well as there is lacquered glass to create reflections. In one of the bedrooms, there was a need of a wall unit with some closed and open shelves. And it also happens at a place where there has to be a partition between the bedroom and the dresser. So we've used a framed ribbed glass sliding shutters. So when it is opened, it overlaps the unit in such a way that it gives a different dimension to the design of that unit. Like after every project is over, you take some memories and learnings from it. This house has helped me think bigger and better for my future projects.